Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, salam alaikum, welcome to my channel. So this is the first of my tech videos that I'm going to do. And this one is something that, I'll pop that over there discreetly in the corner. So it looks like it's in the corner of the picture. There we go. This arrived today. It is something that I have never owned before. I have an iPhone which I'm filming with. I have an iPad here. I have the Apple TV and I have an Apple Watch which is not on at the moment. I wear it during the day. So I am sick and tired of using my PC because it is slow and it is driving me insane, and I have decided to get a MacBook Pro. This is a second-hand MacBook Pro. It arrived today and I'm very excited because I've never used a MacBook before. This is the first time. So this, as you see it, everything inside came with it apart from the disk drive, which I will show you in a minute. So if I open up the case, let's have a look and see what we get inside. Included was the mouse. Oops, there we go, there's the mouse. I'll pop that there. The charger and the cable for it, this all came with it. It's very good quality. The only thing I did do when I unboxed this today when it arrived is I gave it a bit of a clean. So it has had a clean, a wipe over, but that is it. It did come with a shell on it that I took it off because I wasn't a fan of it. I will get one, but something that I like. What also came with it was this trackpad. This Apple trackpad, so that came as well, and this is something I bought separate. I didn't pay that much for it. I did test it out of the PC in work and it is fine, and this is a little skinny disk drive because I could possibly play DVDs on it or music and stuff like that. So that is what came with it. I do like this case very, very much. Now, like I said, this is second hand. I think it belonged to somebody who might have been a student or something, but this is what it is. So here we have the MacBook Pro. Now, from what I believe, I think this is about 2011, 2012. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM, 750 gigabytes of memory on it. It's a lovely silver color. I've given it a bit of a wipe over. So here we have some ports. We have the charging port. We have the, is that the LAN port? I think it is. There we have another port. Then we have another little port there. Then we have 2 USB ports, SD card, and that is for headphones. I can't remember what these are for. I have never owned one of these before. I have watched lots of videos on them, but I can't remember what they're called. I think that's like a special Ultra USB port or something it's called. Or it could be that one. I don't know. Who knows? I think that's like a flash USB or something. It's got like a little lightning thing there. I don't know what that button's for. Oh, that's the battery indicator. Oh, that's clever. So I think you press this and that tells you how much battery's left. Well, you know, by looking at it, and it's got full battery. On the other side we have, oh, it does have a disk drive. Oh, duh, I didn't realize it's got a disk drive there. Okay, obviously I didn't look at the specs properly, but there we go, it's got a disk drive, so that is fantastic. I love it. Okay, so I've had to pause you there for a second because I need to plug in the mains cable. So I've got my thingy-majig there, I'm going to plug it in. And I do love the way that you can wrap the cable around that. That's really nice to keep it neat and tidy, but I'm just going to tuck them in. That's very nice. And then this is magnetic then on the side for it to clip into. And it's got quite a powerful magnet on it, so it magnifies and sticks to it. So what I've been doing is just I've been following a tutorial here on my iPad and joining this to do a complete reinstall of it. So I'm just making sure that my Wi-Fi is connecting to it, which I can see there. It's searching for it because I need to be connected to the Wi-Fi in order to do the reinstall of the Mac operating system. So I've just been following the tutorial to start off before I started filming again, just to make sure I know what I'm doing, because it can be hard. Right, okay, the Wi-Fi is now connected. So let's turn you around. So what I'm going to do is to reinstall the Mac operating system and press continue. Yep. Obviously this is because I need to put in the my Apple ID and everything else. I need that all connected into it. So it's giving me blah 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 terms of it. Yes, agree. I have read, I agree. That's a lie, but I have. Okay, there, install. Your computer is not connected to a power source. Yes, it is. Oh, there we go. Now it is. Let's check. There we go. So that is going to take about 15 minutes to install. Now, when it comes to this trackpad and the mouse, I have never used them before in my life. I do not know how to even charge them. If it takes a battery, I have no idea. This trackpad, there's a power button there on it, but I don't know how to charge it up. I have absolutely no idea. I assume batteries go in there by the look of it. I don't know, that's possibly a twist. Let's have a look. I assume this is a twist to open. Yes, it is. And there are 2 batteries in there, but I'm going to put 2 of my own. So that's going to take, oh my gosh, 1 hour and 58 minutes to do the upload. Now my Wi-Fi is pretty fast in the house. We have fiber optic broadband, so I don't think it'll take too long. I'm just going to put in 2 batteries in there, tighten that back up. I don't know how long they've been in there, but though they are rechargeable. Well, that's cool. I'll keep them. Thank you very much. This mouse, again, that's the on button, but I'll leave it off for now. I will do the trackpad and that thing another day. That's my Wi-Fi. So, a bit of a dum-dum. I didn't even realise that this came with a CD slot at the side. I only paid about a tenner for this anyway, so that's not going to make much of a difference. No loss there. It'll still come in very handy. So this came in a little case as well, so that's really good. So I will leave that there. 1 hour 48 minutes. So I am not going to stand here waffling for 1 hour and 48 minutes. I'm going to continue watching the step tutorial on my iPad, and I'm going to watch the tutorial on how to use this and the mouse. And I think one of the dogs has done a fart. And I'll come back to you now once I've got this finished. Well, once this is finished anyway. Okay, we've got less than a minute to go on this. I have been watching some YouTube videos and also I've had tea and a cup of tea and I've watched an episode or two of the Royal Family and I've caught up on my messages to my subscribers. I just finished my last message, which was to Flip Flop. Hello Flip Flop, how are you? So I really haven't been, I don't really know much about this trackpad. I'm going to leave it. This mouse, for example, I've been watching on YouTube on how to charge it up. I found out that the mouse gets connected into there via this, but there's no light on it to indicate that it is on. And when I flick the switch on, to switch it on like that, oh hang on, something's happening. I don't get any light or anything moving on it. Oh, we got action, so I'm going to switch it off for now anyway. So, let's do another thing now. So yeah, so I'm not really 100% sure. I guess you've got to connect this up to it once I got it all set up to connect up the mouse. It's very ergonomic. It feels really nice to in my hand. A lot of people have complained that the charger's underneath it, but we don't have to charge it up that often. So, I think it's like a 2 minute charge will give you 90 minutes, and a full charge then gives you something like a month or whatever to use on it. So, it's not like it's going to be on charge all the time. But I do like it. I like the feel of it. So, that'll be nice to use because I got this stand here, so the laptop will be up on its stand most of the time. And then I can use the mouse and also then the trackpad, which will be interesting. So I don't know much about this at all, only from what I've been looking online. So I'm very unfamiliar with the programs, and there's a couple of settings on it that they recommend that you set to it for new users. I've been watching lots of videos on new users to MacBooks and to Apple. So I'll be watching the videos again, going back into it and setting the settings and downloading all my bits and bobs on there. I don't know, I've been watching videos as well, how-to videos on the video editing on it, and oh gosh, that does seem a little bit complicated. I do find it quite easy doing all the video editing on my phone. I just find it quite easy, whereas this I think it's going to take a bit more practice in order to learn how to do the editing on there. I have a friend of mine who knows how to use MacBooks and is quite familiar with them, so he will be able to give me a hand. But yeah, it's a bit of an ongoing thing learning how to use a Mac. I've only ever used a PC, whether it be a desktop or a laptop, so I've never used a MacBook. I've had a go of someone's years ago, Mark's, but that was literally for only like half an hour. I've never used one properly as my main computer. It's very well built. Oh, here we go. We have got some actions. Right, so let me move you directly now in front of it so you can see. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is to pick the country. So that's United Kingdom. Hang on, that's thing is turning around.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac. If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver.
No. Choose a keyboard layout, British. That's this one. Okay, let me put my password in. Okay, let's press continue. Let's connect into the Wi-Fi. So this isn't really intended to be a how-to video or anything. This is just literally me doing this for the first time as a complete novice and first-time user. So, you know, there are far better how-to videos, much far professional how-to videos on there. So please watch one of them. This is just me as a new user fumbling my way through setting it up. So it's just connecting. It's taking its time. I don't know why. There we go. You won't see this in every feature since Apple believes in privacy is fundamental, blah, 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 blah. Okay, continue. Transfer information to this Mac. I do have Windows, but I don't want to transfer anything to it. There's nothing on there, so I'm not going to transfer information now. Right, okay, let me set up my Apple ID. Okay, I just typed in my Apple ID and password, and then it came up with a message on my other devices to verify that it was me, so security. Okay, agreement, so that's really good. Yes, agree. Probably agreeing to whatever, I don't know who actually reads them. Create a computer account. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, I've set up a new password for logging into the laptop. So it's now just setting up my account. So far so good. It feels like when I set up a new iPad or anything. So I think people have said to me, look, if you have an iPad, if you have an iPhone and you've set up these, then this isn't going to be much different to that. And so far, it's pretty much the same kind of thing. Except with the iPads and whatever, you use your fingers rather than actually using the mouse, which is what I find really useful and easy when I'm doing the video editing on iMovie. So it's just setting up the account, so we'll come back once that is done. Okay, so continue on that. All your files in one cloud. Yes, I have an iCloud account. Allow my iCloud account to unlock my disk. Yes. Setting up your Mac. Here we go. This looks promising. It's very exciting. This will take me a while to get used to how to use it. So there we go. That is done. My phone turned off because it got a high temperature warning. I do not know why. But let's get rid of those notifications. There we go. But yeah, we are all set up. We are done. We are there. We are ready to learn how to use the iMac, the MacBook Pro, sorry. So this, like I said, is going to take me a while. Now what I want to do is see if I can connect up my mouse. See if I can get my mouse to connect up. So I plugged it in. Let's plug it in at the side into one of the ports. I don't even know if this mouse works, to be honest. There's nothing happening with it at all. So I don't know if this actually works. Because I'm sure it would come up with a... No, nothing yet. Right, okay, no worries, I'll sort this out again. So anyway, so there we go. This is the first quick look setup of my new Mac. It is going to take me ages to learn how to use it properly, but anyway, I will leave it at that for now. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. And hopefully by then I will have learned a little bit more about using this. And also the next video coming up on Tech Thursday will be something a little bit different. So thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you all and see you all in the next video. Bye y'all.